Hey guys, and welcome to episode 108 of the Up Relay podcast. My name is Scott Ellis. I'm joined here by Tim McGavick.
108, that's insane.
108. It's quite a long time.
Twice your age.
Also joining us is Adam Franey.
Hello, 108.
Glad to have you.
Something feels good about this episode. I'm actually hyped.
I feel like our
really
balance
good.
is right today.
Yeah, chemistry's here.
We're all here.
Everyone's here. That matters.
Addition by subtraction. Let's run down some of the topics we're going to discuss on this week's episode. As usual, we're going to discuss the last film we watched this week. As well, we got a couple trailers to talk about, including Mother from Darren Aronofsky, and a couple other ones. Call Me By Your Name, First They Killed My Father from Angelina Jolie, Death Wish starring Bruce Willis, and Only the Brave starring Josh Brolin, Miles Teller, among others. So we're going to get to those later. If you do want to skip ahead to those, you can go in the description box below on YouTube. Click on the timestamps. You can skip ahead to those topics. As well, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below in the comment section if you want to join with our discussion. And of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy our stuff. So with that out of the way, Tim, what's your last scene this week?
My last scene. Ooh, this
should be
is a
good.
good one for you guys.
Ooh.
Scott, I lied earlier.
You did watch
Watched
it.
a 1979 Russian film. Courtesy Scott, he lent me his Criterion. Stalker.
Tarkovsky.
Written by Arkady and Boris Strugatsky?
How's it feel?
Nailed it.
Wow, you don't know how to
And
say that, eh?
Andrei Tarkovsky directed, who also did Solaris and some other well-known Russian films.
I feel like a loser.
Oh boy. Starring Alexander Kadinovsky,
Good luck.
Anatoly Solzhenitsyn, Nikolai Grinko, and Elisa Friedlich.
Crushed it. Nailed it.
Not bad. Basically, in a dystopic European city, a man called a stalker leads two men into the Zone, a quarantined area where reality seems to shift to find their room. A place which is rumored to fulfill any who enters deepest desire.
Tell me why so.
Quite an existential film.
Yes.
Quite
Not your
Seems like a
typical
long
science
movie.
fiction film.
No.
No.
It's 2.5 hours long.
Excuse me?
I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, this movie's amazing.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'll be leaving with it today.
Tim, let me just ask you a question.
Yeah.
How about that super long tracking shot when they're sitting on that rail car?
Yes, I wrote that
Did
down.
that blow your mind?
It's this amazing, like, Wizard of Oz moment, I'll say.
I'll be the judge.
Do you know much about this movie at all?
I literally don't know anything
It's not
about.
a spoiler. It's not a spoiler. It's just a cool
Tarkovsky.
thing.
You know, it's nice to not know it's coming.
Yeah.
I don't want to know, please.
It's just a cool moment that happens. And when I say Wizard of Oz, I think you know what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Because it kind of shifts your not your thinking of the movie, but like
Something
the
changes.
way the movie. Yeah, something
and
changes.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Super well done.
I like long.
But there's a very long take, and then it leads into this change that happens like abruptly. I didn't know that it was happening. I was like, what?
Yeah. And then the opening shot too is just him just kind of like getting out of bed.
Yeah.
For like 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah. Just putting on his pants. He's like walking
Slowly,
around.
really slowly.
That sounds
too.
fucking
Yeah.
amazing. I need to.
But it
see
looks
this.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It looks like a painting.
Yeah. It's gorgeous.
It's known for that, right? Being
Yeah.
visually stunning.
Yeah.
Visually stunning movie.
The most gorgeous.
There's another scene later on where they're in like this old like rundown building, I guess, and it's filled with like sand dunes. And
That's one of the
it's one of the
enduring
more famous
images
shots.
of the movie.
Amazing shot too. But actually, like plot wise, it's just like a thinking movie. It's pretty much these three guys are debating about the stalker has never gone into the room for his deepest desire. The other two have their own reasons of why they want to. And then there's some debate about whether or not like fulfilling your wish, like fulfilling your deepest wish is a good thing that you should do, or should you just live your life like with the prospect of hope and not actually like have all your wishes come true. It's like this really existential debate going on while the stalker's leading him through this zone, which is interesting too. It's a pretty cool concept. It's like you can never travel in like a perfectly straight line. You always got to do like a zigzag. You can't take the same path twice, otherwise it will lead you back the wrong way. Just a bunch of cool stuff.
Because he's like this kind of like Sherpa type
Yeah.
character. He's like leading them to the room because they don't know how to get to the room. Only he knows.
Yeah.
And that's the way you have to get there is kind of this convoluted, like you don't step on a certain rock or like you can't get to it or something like that, or you'll like die or something. I forget. Something unknown will happen to you.
Yeah. Apparently you get lost if you stray from the path. The path changes constantly.
I'm gonna lose it. I love
Like it's just metaphors.
Metaphors everywhere.
Just metaphors on metaphors.
Metaphors.
Women.
It's currently sitting in my Barnes and Noble
Cart.
Card.
If you will.
on Blu-ray because I have to give this copy back today.
May as well give it to me. I'm stealing it.
You want it right now?
Yes, just
give it to
take
you?
it out.
Show the audience.
Yeah, loved it. I'm gonna go heavy 4.
Not a 5.
I almost 5-banged it. Not quite.
Well, what's
I
holding it
think,
back for you?
I think on
What's wrong,
rewatch. I think on rewatch once I like gather a little bit more of the metaphors and take a little bit more of it and soak it all in a little bit more.
It's hard movie to 5-bang for me.
Probably
It's
be
like,
a 5.
I don't know. It's just like nothing really. It's not that type of movie. It's hard to. It's a thinker movie.
The resolution is fine.
Yeah, I
Sounding
don't know.
like a 3 now.
But it's like,
You're right.
but then you have to take it for what it is. It's not that kind of movie.
No, yeah.
And Tarkovsky's not that kind of
Director.
director.
Yeah.
You just
So I think on rewatch it could probably be a 5. But I want to learn. Like I was looking up like essays about it and stuff. I'm like, what do you think other people think about this?
Yeah.
It's got to be.
I love that.
Oh, I can't wait to go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, you can go deep.
Into Reddit and just be like, what does stalker mean?
I love it.
That's what I got.
Adam, what do you got for us this week, bud?
Let me just read a little plot synopsis here. Did you just see?
No, can't see your phone.
Such a freak thing.
I know what he saw.
Do you?
No, I have no idea.
A dark force threatens Alpha, a vast metropolis and home to species from 1,000 planets. Special operatives Valerian and Laura Lynn must race to identify the marauding menace and safeguard not just Alpha, but the future of the universe.
Is that so? What might that be?
Some movie called Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets. You'll recall my most anticipated movie of all time.
So with that in mind, does it live up to your expectations?
It's a 5.
It's a 5. No.
Alright, he'll get to it.
I'll get to it, bud. Directed by Luc Besson
Mhm.
of Leon the Professional / Fifth Element fame. Starring Dane DeHaan,
We know.
Cara Delevingne,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, next.
Clive Owen,
Mm-hmm.
my boy, Rihanna,
Mm-hmm.
Ethan Hawke,
Mm-hmm.
your boy.
Yep.
Did you know he's in this?
I did not until Anderson and Brian review.
God
Did it.
I didn't know either.
Till right now?
No, until recently.
Damn it.
I didn't. He wasn't in the trailers or anything, right? So
No. Rutger Hauer cameo right at the beginning. Literally for like 5 seconds. I watched Blade Runner right before, so that blew my mind.
nice.
Didn't mean to do that. This movie is fun. Very.
You said that with confidence,
It's fun.
but is it good? That's a different thing.
It's
Mindless fun or
okay.
fun with heart?
I've heard Anderson and Brian say it was fun as well.
Film fault.
But-
shout out.
The 2 leads are horribly miscast.
That's
like,
exactly what I was just going to
They're
say.
not good.
The 2 leads. Okay, it's hard. It's hard. I'm torn because the 2 leads are horrible, and obviously they're the 2 leads, so they're in 70% of the movie. But everything around them is amazing.
Like I heard Cara Delevingne was like better than Dane DeHaan,
She's better than Dane DeHaan,
which is like a slap in the face.
which is a slap in the face.
He's slowly dropping out of my good books.
He's out for me.
Yeah.
Like
Everything he's
books-
been in lately.
If I saw this, it'd probably be done.
He's never been worse. He's got tough guy voice.
No, I don't know why he does that.
I don't know.
Zero. He's a charisma vacuum.
Literally, like Keanu impression. I want to marry you, Cara Delevingne. Like Napoleon
Yeah.
Dynamite. Like
Yeah,
weird. I don't know why he does that. Like, did
That's
he used
him
to talk
acting.
like that?
That's him like.
Oh,
being-
that's him acting. Yikes. So
He's just not good.
he's just terrible, and like the writing that he was given, like his lines are terrible. She was not. She wasn't cringe like him. Like I wanted to kill myself when he spoke. Her, I was like, okay, I'll tolerate you. But that being said, everything else is amazing. Like the environments they go through in this movie, like all different settings. Like you kind of see it in the trailer. There's an underwater setting. It's
Like a Naboo thing.
yeah,
It's like Naboo.
it's literally like what George Lucas wished he did, like, or I guess what it would have been like at the time with seeing Phantom Menace's effects, because like the effects are great. All the different creatures, a lot of them were practical too. They remind me of Fifth Element. Luc Besson like built. There's different robot type species, like golden suits of armor, very Fifth Element. There's other ones that are just practical makeup effects. There's over 200 different aliens in this movie, like different species of aliens I was reading. Apparently Luc Besson wrote a 600-page book detailing like the history of each one and blah blah blah.
Man's insane.
He's literally insane.
It's too much effort into okay movies.
Yeah.
It is adapting a graphic novel, so there's some or actual basis in this, I guess. But.
It felt and looked like a comic book, which was cool. Just the colors were like overwhelming. Like I cannot wait. It was one of those movies where you're sitting in the theater, like I can't wait to see this on Blu-ray.
You watched it in the theater?
Yeah.
You must have.
It was gorgeous. And there's all these really fun like gadgets. Just the world building was like amazing. I'll say, like no one's seeing this movie to talk about it, but the people that are talking about it are just like, no, like two leads are shit, movie shit. But I think it offered a lot more than that. I thought like I did have fun. It's a fun.
Not everyone can get Chris Pratt.
Yeah, you sometimes you get a Dane DeHaan. I don't know why they didn't get literally anyone else.
I feel like if they got anyone else,
honestly, dude, anyone else would have been.
And it would have been like great.
Yes.
It would have been known as.
Even keep Cara Delevingne.
Yeah. Just
lose anyone else, please. I don't know why.
Get your charisma back to at least 0.
Yeah.
And then it's
get it up to a 0.
Yeah, you're in the green then. Yeah, you're out of the red.
Yeah, there's just a lot of fun action set pieces. And another thing, it was overly long. Definitely drags on. It's 2.5 hours. I don't know if you guys know that. Well, no, 2:15. 2 hours 15 minutes. Would have been better if it was 90 and they just trimmed all the fat out. I will say one last thing. Shocked by Rihanna steals this movie. I never thought I would say that. Yeah, she's the best character in the movie. She's funny. She's like charismatic.
What?
Like in fact, I was like,
because she was her charisma like ratio?
She was
number
glowing.
Was like higher than 1.
Yeah,
it was like higher.
She had 1 charisma when Cara Delevingne and Dane had -10s.
Cara had like 0 and he had -5 or something.
Literally, yeah. Yeah, she's. Well, it's not really a spoiler. She's a cameo basically in the movie, but she gets involved with the action set piece, and she's funny, and her character is hilarious. And there's like a twist to her character. She stole the movie for me. Again, amongst
she stole the movie for you.
Yeah. Clive Owen was fine. Soundtrack was good. It was like the Guardians, like 70s rock soundtrack.
Sweet.
It was good. I liked it. Other than
what are you hitting it with then?
Terrible acting and too long. Heavy 3. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, not bad.
Makes sense.
A lot of fun.
I'll see it on Blu-ray. Maybe
you guys got to see it.
When you buy it on Blu-ray, I'll borrow it.
That's better. There you go. I will be buying it in 4K, the highest resolution I can find.
4K. It's a lot of Ks.
It's gorgeous.
It's 4 of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump in. My last scene.
Sure.
Oh god, I lost it. In Mexico.
Whoa.
Watching another Spanish film this week, guys. 2 teenage boys and an older woman embark on a road trip and learn a thing or two about life, friendship, sex, and each other.
I know.
Tu m'aimes bien?
Yes.
Alfonso Cuarón.
And your mother
Alfonso
too?
Cuarón.
Yes.
What?
And
your mama too.
And your mom too. It's the English translation. So
Look on your
And your mama too.
and your mother too. Starring Diego Luna, Gael Garcia Bernal, and Maribel Verdú.
Diego Luna from Rogue One.
that one.
This is from 2001.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
16 years old. This movie.
Okay.
This movie's great. I love this movie.
I need to
Wow.
rewatch it.
You've seen it.
You've
I
seen
saw
it.
it when I was like 15. Yeah. Oh, calm down there, buddy.
Easy, bud.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When you were
Yeah.
30.
When I was 30.
Back when you were 30.
No, I saw it when I was like 15 or 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like a road movie, like I said, and it's these two like super horny teenagers,
Yeah?
just like
Oh, I'm in.
discovering themselves basically as young men, and discovering their sexuality and sort of, it's a road movie. But I will say this movie
Relatable.
looks gorgeous. The acting is fantastic. I think
Yeah.
all the three leads.
Dio's actually very good. When he speaks
Yeah?
Spanish, he's good. Yeah. He's not
Oh.
he's not wooden like he is in Rogue One.
Yeah, he's great.
Pretty wooden.
Gael as well is great. He's kind of a mainstay. Both of those guys in like Mexican, because I watched it on Criterion.
I mean, naturally.
the like documentaries. There was one that was like they shot at the time, just like interviews and stuff with the cast at the time, and they also did one when they released the Criterion back in like 2014 or something.
Sweet.
And just them talking about it, it seemed like Gael and Diego were like, and there was apparently this third like actor that were just getting all the roles, like as like teenagers. It was just them in Mexico. So it was interesting because they were like friends as a result, going like before this movie, and then as them as friends making this movie, it just added to their chemistry because their chemistry was great.
Yeah.
And especially Maribel in the movie plays a Spaniard. She's a Spanish woman, whereas they're Mexican, right? And she's Spanish in real life, and she was coming in to their relationship, who they're already friends. It's literally like life or art imitates life, imitates art kind of thing. But all their chemistry together was fantastic. And yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. It just felt very like realistic and like honest.
Remember that.
You know what I mean? So
I can see that.
like
yeah.
the dialogue, super realistic. The sort of things that these guys are going through was realistic. And I liked how Alfonso Cuarón. It's funny. The cinematography, Emmanuel Lubezki.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. So like it kind of had this.
The new goat?
Yes.
Of
It
cinematography?
had this kind of. You could tell. I could tell it was him because
Really?
they had this like wandering, kind of like stalking camera. You know what I mean? Like kind of like, we saw it in The Revenant where there's all these long
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how
Birdman.
instead of doing many cuts, they would translate a long shot of, say, Maribel, in her apartment, and the buzzer rings or something, and they're like, "Hey, we're waiting downstairs for you," whatever. And then the camera would stay on her. She would go grab her stuff, go out the door, and then the camera would pan around, and you would see, some. Through her apartment, you can see some photos. You can kind of get some backstory through what you can see in her apartment.
Yeah.
Camera kind of wanders and then looks out the window down at the road, and you can see her walking out and getting in the car, and going what? Just stuff like that. How you would segue shots like that instead of like just she closes the door, cut her walking down the stairs, cut her getting in the car, cut. You know what I mean? And it just added to the sort of the realism of having those longer takes in there. And I definitely noticed right away. I'm like, this is Pesky, obviously.
It's amazing.
But yeah, and there's also, I mean, in the documentaries, they go more about what's happening in the background of this movie as far as the unrest that's happening in Mexico and with like the protests. And it's interesting, one of the scenes, because they had to get, one of the characters had to borrow his car to drive because he didn't have a car, so he had to borrow his like sister's car or something, and he goes to like this protest to like ask her to borrow your car or whatever. They shot that at an actual like protest.
No,
Amazing.
Like there was an actual march going on, and they just kind of like shot it guerrilla style.
Crazy.
You know, things like that. It's interesting to learn
You gotta
about.
do what you gotta do, I guess, in Mexico.
But it was interesting, the sort of backstory. You kind of see these sort of in the background of what's happening in Mexico, and I don't know. It was interesting that there was more layers to it than just this
He's known for his layers.
straightforward.
Sugar Man. There's so much going on in the background of that movie.
Oh.
Yes, right. That's another good.
It's a road
example.
trip movie, kinda.
It's fun.
A little
High
fun,
stakes
sexy
road
romp.
trip. Yeah.
And yeah, things get graphic as well. I just want to throw that in there.
Like he did-
Violently
Oof,
or
no.
sexually?
Sexually. But yeah, it's great movie. I'm gonna give it a heavy 4.
Heavy 4.
Heavy 4.
Nice.
I enjoyed it a lot. I liked it.
Good for you.
Check it out. Up on Zucchiron. Let's move on into our news topics. We got a few to discuss.
A little
A few
bit.
trailers. Let's start with the teaser though. Darren Aronofsky's
Teasy poo? Oh shit.
latest film, starring Jennifer Lawrence, Javier Bardem, and I don't know who else, but Mother, with an exclamation mark.
Mm-hmm.
Tim,
Yes.
what do you think of this teaser?
I've been teased.
Yeah.
Are you intrigued?
I'm very intrigued by this movie. I have no idea what it's about. Javier seems to be some sort of house guest in Jennifer Lawrence's home,
You think so?
Think so?
maybe,
Maybe. Or the husband?
or the husband. And they even invited some other people in his house.
Maybe.
I will tell you that the Franks, the mouth breathers in my
Yes.
audience,
Yes.
laughed when the title came up on screen.
Of course they did.
What?
They're like, "Mother!"
That was an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Well, it is
Um,
hilarious.
Yeah, this movie looks. If the movie is shot and edited anything like the trailer, it's gonna be very, like
Suspenseful?
suspenseful, tight, thrilling,
Scary?
Like Black Swan.
Black Swan.
level,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I'm ready for another
Very
Black Swan.
unnerving. I think is a good word for it. Left me unnerved.
How about that cinematography though?
Looks great.
I think it's funny that you did a Tarkovsky movie as your last scene because he did another movie, Mirrors, that had almost that same shot. I mean, we see it in a lot of films, the silhouetted against the door frame shot, just lit beautifully.
Yeah.
But just following her around the house,
As you hear all the
As like a
dialogue
one-
going on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just look great, and I love these kinds of movies. These like, suspenseful thrillers that are shot by someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, someone with an artistic flair.
And count me intrigued. This is a teaser, so it does its job for me.
Do we know who the DP is on this? Anyone know?
Can find out,
Can
but
find
in
out,
the
I can
meantime,
find
Adam,
out.
what are your thoughts?
Echo everything that you guys said. I'm very intrigued. I'm always intrigued by Aronofsky. Interesting change of pace from Noah, I feel. Noah? Is that
You
the
saw
movie?
Noah, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
think
that's
Noah was
fine.
kind of a blip. Like it was kind of a
Like
A
that was
one-off,
the change
that-
of pace?
that was
Yeah.
his
This is back to like true Aronofsky?
yeah.
Yeah, I like Noah. It was weird. It was good.
Matthew Lebetic, who also did Requiem for a Dream, The
Mm.
Fountain, Black Swan,
Mm.
and Noah. That's his
Mm.
DP.
Yeah. He likes that guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
so
Noah was gorgeous. I will say that. So, yeah, I'm in. It looks very intriguing. Don't know anything about the plot, obviously. The poster was beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's great.
like
yeah.
it almost seemed like a
Great.
mondo,
Yeah.
like drawn, gorgeous,
Very artistic.
intriguing as well. What does that mean?
Yeah, like you read
Metaphors?
into it,
What is
it's
that?
Jennifer Lawrence, for those who haven't seen it, like holding her own heart,
Like
her
bleeding.
chest, like bloodied, and like offering it up in like a garden. So
Very weird.
What does that mean?
I'm very
Yeah.
intrigued.
Moving on, movie that's getting a lot of buzz. Got a lot of buzz at Sundance this past year, and getting a lot of Oscar buzz for one of the leads, if not both the leads. Call Me by Your Name, directed by Luca Guadagnino, I think. Guadagnino,
That's about right.
director of A Bigger Splash, which came out last year, I believe, with Ray Fiennes and Tilda Swinton. He's also directing the upcoming Suspiria remake. Adam, what are your thoughts on this trailer?
It looks fine, I would say. I enjoyed Bigger Splash quite a bit.
Right,
You are going
Just
nuts
move
over
that
there
thing,
today.
man. Jesus.
Just burn that fucking thing.
Yes, you saw
you
the
like
Flash.
you like that?
Yeah, he pulled a fantastic performance out of Ray Fiennes in that. so it doesn't shock me that the two leads are getting Oscar buzz for this.
Yeah.
Armie Hammer and the other guy.
Chalamet.
Yep, Charlemagne.
Timothy Charlemagne.
Yeah, I'm not like hype, but it looks fine.
You saw all those quotes. I mean, it's amazing.
Masterpiece. Apparently,
Masterpiece.
Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Yeah, it didn't have the flair of like a Moonlight to me that I was instantly excited for because of the cinematography and the score and stuff like that. Like, I felt like there was more of a there's more going on. Moonlight, it wasn't just a slice of life kind of normal romance. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's a lot, and like with the time jumps and stuff, it just really intrigued me. This is just, it's like I feel like nothing's happening.
There is some time jumps for sure.
In this?
Yeah, not in the trailer necessarily.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you.
So it's like white
Tim, what
privilege.
are your thoughts? Are you intrigued?
Kind of on the same page as Adam.
Thank you, Tim.
I think story-wise, it seems kind of interesting, and I think the performances look pretty good.
Performances,
but filmmaking-wise, the style just looks kind of run of the mill. Here you go.
Yeah, here's
a story. Story's good, but filming is looks fairly standard, which isn't always necessarily a bad thing.
No,
it might fit like this. Maybe this is what what the story needs, but it looks interesting.
Did you find Adam with a bigger splash that it was super stylish? Like, or is that in
the
line?
The trailer's super
stylish,
good, but is the film?
Neither of you have seen it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Excuse me. It looked good. Yeah, it was a good looking movie. I wouldn't say. I don't think I'd say it was stylish
because I haven't seen Bigger Splash.
No, Bigger Splash felt
look.
The trailer it reflected the movie. It had an upbeat tempo, I'd say. Like there's not anything crazy going on, but it was just more. There's more intrigue. Like there was, like kind of an affair happening, like a love triangle, and you have Ralph Fiennes, who's like this snappy, crazy character. So it was just there's more to pull me in. This just felt very stale to me, and I'm not like a big Armie Hammer fan. I don't know if anyone is.
Fair.
Is he good?
I think he's been doing better lately.
He's picking interesting
He's
roles.
picking the right roles, in my opinion. Like, last thing I saw him in was Free Fire, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good in that,
like that.
actually. And he was pretty good in Birth of a Nation.
Yeah. And he, what was...
He's fine.
Never mind. Yeah, I think, as far as my opinion, I think it looks... I think it looks good. Like, it doesn't look amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I hear all this hype, and I'm like, okay, what was hyped out of Sundance last year? Okay. You know, Birth of a Nation was like... supposed to be like the Oscar frontrunner and all this stuff, and we saw that and was like, okay, this is fine. This doesn't deserve necessarily the accolades it's getting.
Sundance is a weird festival.
Yeah, it's like things get overhyped. I feel like
It's true.
with this, I think it has a potential to be great, but it could just be fine.
Yeah,
just like Birth of a Nation for me.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
because same thing when I saw the Birth of a Nation trailer, I was like, it looks fine.
Yeah.
And then it was fine.
I never
and
saw
we
it. It doesn't. Do not care that it.
It's
and
good.
this looks the same to me in that same kind of vein as, you know, it looks okay, but not necessarily like Oscar Best Picture or something like that. Yeah. I mean, it all depends. It's hard to gauge a performance by the trailer, but I do think they look like they're doing a good job. But again, it's hard to say. Moving on, though, I guess. Next trailer. Movie directed by Angelina Jolie, entitled First They Killed My Father. Film about the Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. Child soldiers.
Yep.
Based on a best-selling memoir, I suppose. I'll start off. I think it looks like kind of Beasts of No Nation 2017.
Yeah.
But maybe not as good looking of a movie. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like a documentary at points.
Yeah. Like it didn't really blow me away.
Yeah.
I think it kind of Angelina Jolie is the kind of person that seems like she picks like passion projects and like
she's too
humanitarian issues that she wants to like bring to light, and it seems like it could be a little preachy.
Yeah.
I didn't see, what was it, Broken or Unbroken?
Unbroken.
Unbroken. Did you guys ever see that?
No.
It just seemed a little bit preachy to me. I don't know, but I think it has the potential to be all right. But you know, I kind of have that Beasts of No Nation in the back of my mind. I'm thinking about it when I watch that. I'm like, can this be better than that? Because it's kind of telling a similar story. But what do you guys think about this?
I think I agree. There's no really like. It's interesting that it's a true story. I will say that it's got that over Beasts. Beast was made up, which I don't think it had to be because there's
Sort
probably
of a universal story.
yeah, it's probably thousands of stories that they could have told, thousands of real stories they could have told for Beast. So it's nice that it's based on a true story, and she actually helped write the screenplay apparently, or she has a writing credit on it. I don't know if she actually was physically helped write it.
Yeah.
She might have been given a screen credit for the memoir, but it seems like it's seems kind of like a fictionalized documentary from the looks of what I was seeing.
There's no like big
There's a lot of
flashy performances.
there's a lot of like
It's
establishing
just-
shots of the area, which you see a lot in documentaries, and there's like shots of crowds and stuff.
It seems like it's more from the point of view of the
It
young
almost looks
girl.
like there's no actors in this.
Right, which I believe the main girl that we're seeing.
It's first time actress.
She's probably. I'm assuming she was
Yeah.
an unknown that they cast, right? Adam, your thoughts?
Looks somewhat intriguing. I'm not super into it. I don't know if I've seen an Angelina Jolie directed movie. I don't think any of them are like particularly acclaimed. Right?
I don't think so. She did Changeling. This Unbroken one. I think she's done one other one.
What was the one she did
Yeah, I mean,
with her now ex-husband, where they were just went away to this Italian villa?
she directed that.
Yeah,
maybe.
I
think
hope
she
not. By the Sea.
yeah. I think she did do that.
I feel like she did direct
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I don't think she's that good of a director.
But this movie for you?
I'm intrigued. I like your comparison, Beast of No Nation for sure. Love that movie. So
I do it quite a bit.
it's intriguing. Could have like that City of God vibe. Hopefully, could be good. Didn't see much in the trailer. I like the big like crowd establishing shots. Gave it like an epic sense. So we'll see.
Well, we'll
I don't
have to see when the movie comes
We'll
out.
have to wait and see.
Moving on, we got a movie directed by
Eli Roth.
Yeah,
He's back.
starring Bruce Willis.
Mm.
It's a remake. Death Wish.
Death Wish.
Punisher for retiree Punisher.
Yeah. Old man Punisher.
Old man Punisher.
Equalizer.
Old man Castle. I don't know. I'm gonna jump in first. Death Wish.
Yeah.
It looks like the Punisher, like grandpa version.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Back in Black.
Like
dude.
Equalizer
Rock
light
on.
or something. It seems like it's Eli Roth. Is it rated R? It must be rated R.
I certainly hope
Seems
so.
yeah.
It seemed pretty violent from the trailer. So I guess they're holding a little bit back because I don't think that was a red band trailer. But looks okay. It doesn't look great, really, to me. Maybe because I've seen this a lot lately. This kind of story.
Revenge flicks.
Family is killed, the wife is killed or whatever, and he's taking revenge. He's becoming a vigilante.
Bruce Wick.
Basically, like, how many times have we seen this lately? It's just I'm just getting fatigued.
Add it to the take.
Jodie Foster has that one that she did. Kevin Bacon did one. Bruce Willis is in this one. Liam Neeson's done like 4 of them.
Jackie Chan.
John Wick,
Foreigner.
and obviously Punisher.
Good hype.
There's nothing really differentiating it from any of those other things. So for me, I'm not very excited. Tim?
Looks like shit.
Okay, I wasn't gonna go that far, but
No, it looks terrible.
okay.
It looks horrible. The jokes
Terrible.
just didn't land at all.
You don't like Jack's gonna kill you?
No, and he pulls like a car jack.
It's so stupid.
I'm convinced Bruce Willis improv that. It just seems Bruce Willis.
Stupid.
I just lost my train of thought. It just looks terrible. I'm pretty sure like the original Death Wish had some sort of like, I haven't seen it, but I'm pretty sure there's some sort of talk about originality and like everyone kind of like thought that he was like a sociopath for doing what he was doing, but everyone's just like praising that this American guy is going out and just gunning people down. Fuck,
America.
Bruce Willis, America, Rock On, Groovy.
looks
Love
terrible.
Okay, well, the casuals are gonna...
They're gonna eat this up.
They're gonna freak. And
Adam, near to your thoughts here.
at the risk of getting destroyed by filthy casuals, it does not look good. I literally have never seen a more generic like action movie trailer.
This
I'm
is a
like,
fake
what the fuck
trailer?
I'm like, is this fake? Yeah.
Is this Tropic Thunder like?
I think it's a
pre-show?
Grindhouse trailer or something like Tropic Thunder style. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
fake movie.
like straight from like 1990. Like Bruce Willis is Death Wish.
Yeah.
If
You're
you
in.
just watch it, I'm in. It looks incredible. Watch a trailer for any action movie, and you've seen this trailer.
I almost wish. I love that you said Grindhouse because I almost wish they did like a riff on a B movie
Yeah,
and kind of
So
played
Eli
it up
Roth?
and played up the camp a little bit.
Yeah.
I thought Eli Roth was going to do that. I was waiting.
I would
for,
love
like-
that. That would make me
Yeah.
love this.
Yeah,
if they
if
went
it was
that.
like Hobo with a Shotgun or something.
Yes.
Like a joke. Like they embraced the joke of it,
yeah.
No,
but it's
they
not
went
even
full.
that. It's just like a no commitment, like half-assed. Don't care.
Come on,
I'm
Eli.
out.
We expected better. Moving on, we got a movie which I don't know who directed it, but formerly entitled Granite Mountain, now entitled Only the Brave, starring Josh Brolin, Miles Teller,
It's a good director, I think.
and
Look it up.
Jennifer Connelly
Mhm.
is in this.
Taylor Kitsch,
Taylor Kitsch is story of
James Badgedale.
yes. Anyone else? Tim, you want to add?
That's all I
before? Okay.
Sorry.
So these firefighters, maybe Arizona, New Mexico, somewhere
Arizona,
like
yeah.
that. Arizona,
Yeah.
based on a true story, I believe.
Yeah.
Tim, what are your thoughts on this trailer? Are you intrigued?
I'm
Like that
pretty
CGI
intrigued.
fire? Or
Yeah,
are you
it
in,
looks
or
pretty
out?
good actually. Kind of like
CGI
this year's
fire.
Deepwater Horizon, a little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe not as good. Ashley's comment when she saw the trailer: Miles Teller looks like shit, but not acting wise.
Oh?
He just physically looks
Physically.
like shit.
Physically.
Looks.
Was it the blonde hair?
I think it's the blonde hair.
It threw me
He
off.
does look like Paul Bettany from Da Vinci Code for some reason.
Silas.
But it does look
Silas
interesting.
Teller.
I think it does look pretty solid. Performances look pretty good for most people. Didn't really see Taylor Kitsch in the trailer. He's kind
Neither did I,
of he's kind of the one that is on the fence for me as an actor.
as always. Taylor Kitsch.
But yeah, I'll see it. Looks all right.
Yeah, I think, like you said, I think it looks has potential to be the Deepwater Horizon of 2017. But I'm kind of iffy on that. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I think it really hinges on, do we care about these characters? Are they gonna, give us enough backstory? That's kind of what makes you care about these people and these stories, is learning a bit about them and sort of their relationship with each other and sort of, how they're gonna respond when the shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes these kind of disaster survival movies work. Yeah. I feel like it's somehow it's not going to reach that plateau though for me, that Deepwater Horizon level.
That was like the biggest surprise of last year for me, maybe, or one of.
One of you two had it on your top 10 of the year.
Yeah, probably me, because
Was it
top
top
was you?
I love that movie. I was so shocked by Deepwater Horizon.
Yeah.
I was like, I expected it to be like a 3 out of 5 max.
It looked like a 3.
It looked so mediocre, and then it blew me away. So maybe this can do that for me as well. The CGI fire, maybe they're still working on that in post.
That fire bear?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that was a
Very
little weird.
odd.
I would have loved if they actually lit a bear on fire.
Yeah,
No,
practical.
I'm kidding. That was a
preferred.
joke. I say no to animal cruelty.
No, practical
But-
way.
Um,
Full Nolan.
that could have been better. But just there's a lot of fire that they obviously couldn't actually have a wildfire.
I mean,
So
good bit.
I mean, they could have had real fire.
Yeah.
They could have gone full Nolan.
Burn it all.
Burn a forest down. They could have built a forest.
Go there, go to the location, and actually burn it again.
Just full Lord of the Rings. They'll grow a forest. Let the
Yeah.
forest grow.
Wait 40 years.
Just like
come
The
back.
Hobbit. They've been playing this for literally half a century. It's old growth forest now.
Yeah. That's true.
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. Adam, what are your thoughts?
I think it looks pretty good.
Cool.
Pretty good. I found out who the director is. This may or may not change your minds.
Mm-hmm.
Joseph Kosinski of Tron
Tron.
Legacy.
And Oblivion.
Yeah. Tron Legacy, Oblivion, now this.
Sci-fi, real life
I thought
drama.
he would have been on the ball with the CGI. All he's doing is
Yeah.
fire this
You
time.
would have thought.
All he's doing is fire bears.
Also, recently signed on for Top Gun 2, aka Top Gun Maverick.
Or just Maverick. Is it?
So,
with that in mind,
lends
You're in?
nothing to what I
Yeah,
think of
I
it.
don't know.
I'm on the
Tron
fence.
and Oblivion are fine. Literally can't bring anything from those to this. So,
Except that maybe this will be fine.
except
as
that
well.
this too will be fine and look nice. His movies are gorgeous.
All right. Well, I guess.
I love Miles Teller also. Need to say.
Yeah.
He looks.
He's my favorite actor.
Looks less punchable than usual.
Nope, he's never been punchable.
I'd fire punch him.
I love him.
That'll do it for episode 108 of the Up Real Late podcast. Tim, where can people find us?
People can find us on Twitter at Up Real Lates. You can find all of our old audio episodes on iTunes at Up Real Lates. Since Tyler's not here, you can find us
Who?
on Facebook and YouTube at Up Real Late as well. And you can find me personally on Letterboxd at Up Real Tim.
Love it.
You can find me on Letterboxd and Instagram at UpRealAdam and Twitter at Franny25.
Find myself, Scott, on Letterboxd at UpRealScott. And yeah, guys, if you did enjoy this video, leave a like on it, leave a comment below in the comment section, and of course, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And as always, keep it real.
R.I.P. Ty.